Always a pleasure to be rocking and rolling with the best family on the tube. Guys, behind me, Vanormous. We are finally hanging out with Vanormous, and I'm super excited. Been waiting for a while for this moment, and I decided to share some of that with you guys because I know you guys are excited as well. So, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and joining the family. Would love to have you. And give me that thumbs up. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. All right, guys. So, look, what we're going to do basically is we're just going to do a few things. I had to get a new battery um, in here because the battery that was in here was completely non-working. So, had to get a battery. What's up, Karen? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jazzy? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Blue Boy? Welcome to the stream. And what's up to everyone who's watching in the background around the world? What's up to all you guys? And yeah, I hope you guys are feeling good. It's been a crazy few days. You guys probably noticed it's been maybe 2 or 3 days, something like that, since I've uploaded a video. Basically, and since I've gone live stream, I don't think I've gone live stream in that period of time either. Basically, my all my hard drive space, my storage space was gone, skis. So I was spending some time like figuring out what I can delete and what I can move somewhere else. And because like all my storage everywhere is just completely like just so empty right now. Like I just have no storage space. So I've been kind of suffering from lack of storage space, not a lack of creativity. So, but there is a new video that will be dropping in the next 24 hours. And we are live now as well, as you guys can tell. So we'll get back into the flow. And I have a surprise that I will only announce later on tonight or this evening tonight. I'm not going to announce it until then. So it's a surprise. So you have to stay tuned to figure out what that is. It's kind of a cool surprise, at least I think so. But yeah, you'll have to stay tuned and keep it locked and loaded to find out what that is. All right, guys. Let's see who else is in here. What's up, Tim? How you doing? Hope you are well as well. What's up, Svig? Svig, what? Me too, Faith. Me too, what? What's happened, Svig? I missed the context of me too. I hope all you guys are doing well. I always miss all you guys. You guys are that beautiful part of my day. And I'm filming you. You're inside of Van Diesel. As you guys can see. So I've got you on the multi-purpose bench. And so, yeah, Vanormous and Van Diesel getting acquainted because, got to meet your new part of your family, the adopted family. So they're getting, getting used to being siblings now. So it's pretty dope. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go into Vanormous and then I'll show you guys in there a bit. I mean, you guys have probably already seen in there anyways. So it's probably nothing really to see right now because there's a lot of cleaning that I need to do in there. That's gonna be the next big thing I do. And yeah, but I thought I would anyways take this moment. We can spend some time together. And if you guys have any questions or any things you want to know about van life or Vanormous or Van Diesel or Vantastic, or even the Beamer, anything, let me know. Or if maybe you're thinking about getting into van life yourself, so feel free, ask me some questions and I'll give you my answers to assist you with that. Yeah, but it's very beautiful right now. It's super beautiful. I'm in nature, guys, like really super naturey. Like if you look back through there, you can see it's just all like just nature. So, and I'm still far up north. That's where Vanormous has been. So we've had to travel quite far to visit Vanormous, but we're here now, and yeah, I'm super excited. So, all right. Anywho, let me see who else is in here. Catch up with you guys. What's up, Paul? How you doing? Hope you are well. Um, just was saying I was in the chat as well. Okay, cool. Thanks, Big. Welcome to the chat. And anyone else who's watching in the background, welcome to all you guys as well. You guys already know. Um, I have tons of love for all you guys, and it feels good. I think this is probably one of the first times in a long time that I've actually been able to just kind of stand outside and do a live stream outside in nature and just be all, you know what I mean? Because usually we're in the van or, it's nighttime or, so this feels pretty cool. I wish you guys could feel this breeze and smell this fresh country air out here. It's something special. It's absolutely wonderful. And I should have went live when I was cooking. I already cooked my lunch earlier. I made a meat pie, an Aussie meat pie, and some vegetables, and what else did I have? A couple quiches. Yeah, it was really delish. Some baby potatoes as well, little baby potatoes. Yummy. But yeah, I just kind of was super starving, and I just went to town on it. So, but all right, uh, we're going to do the build. I know some of you guys are probably wondering about the what's coming next with Vanormous or Fantastic. Like what's happening next? Which build is going to happen first? All that kind of stuff. I think it's going to be, instead of me doing like I did Van Diesel, where I just, for like a few weeks or however long it took, a few weeks, 2 months, or however long it was, we just went straight Van Diesel content. Like we was just building here because it was out of necessity. Like, I wanted to hurry and get my bed built, get my power supply and all that kind of stuff into Van Diesel. So that's kind of why it was like nonstop, bam, 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 you know what I mean? But like, I'm thinking this time around, because we have a few different things that we still need to do in Van Diesel before I can really say it's completely finished and perfect. So we've got some stuff in there I want to do. We have some stuff obviously that needs to be done with Vanormous, because we haven't even started to build on here yet. So there's tons of Vanormous content. And then we've got stuff that I want to do in Fantastic as well, and even the Beamer for that matter. There's still stuff I want to do to that to make it, super dope and stuff. And the good news, I forgot to tell you guys, I don't think I mentioned this. Vanormous, I checked the specs, and it already has a tow bar in the back. And the best thing about it is that its tow capacity is 2,000 kilos, or 2 tons basically, which means it is powerful enough to tow the Beamer. So I'm super excited about that, because that means we can get a trailer, throw the Beamer on it, and then take it down to track. So when we do a track day, when we start doing some drifting, some racing around the track, some drag, whatever we decide to do in the Beamer, we now can take it with us on the trailer. And that's going to be super cool. That's actually going to make things so much easier for me, because that means I'll have my home with me and my car, and I don't have to rush away from the track. I could spend the whole day there and know that I'm good to go, because I've got my home here. And also all my tools and things, I can bring those with me. So if anything goes wrong, I'll be able to look after my car and all that kind of stuff. So things will be cool. I can bring spare tires and things. Like, I can really just, yeah, go to the track confidently, which is going to be fun. Something future video to look forward to. Also, because of the size of Vanormous, I'm finally going to be able to put like a mountain bike in the bike, inside there, or a BMX bike. I would love to go to a skate park and attempt to get back into doing some BMX stuff. It's been so long, as you guys know. So I'm probably not as good as I used to be now, but definitely would be super dope to go and get on a BMX bike again. Maybe get on also a skateboard. Bring my skateboard. Bring some stuff like that. Will be fun. So cool things. Go on a mountain bike. Go and do some mountain bike trails and explore a bit and things like that. So lots of fun adventures, thanks to the big size of this van. It's just going to be game changing, man. I'm going to be able to put my recording studio inside, have my permanent setup, have all my music equipment setup that I need to record and make music, have my permanent maybe podcast setup, video area for video editing, and also be able to perform live in there. It's big enough that I could perform live, do live events, and also be able to even set up a DJ setup and do some DJing and stuff as well, guys. So like, there's so many cool things to look forward to. I'm just like over the moon because this is something that you guys know who's been on the channel for a while that I wanted a bigger van. I wanted the high roof. I wanted the long wheelbase. So yeah, it's going down. I can't wait to bring you guys along for the adventures. So keep it locked and loaded. And yeah, guys, get ready for some fun times ahead. Who else has rolled in here? And to everyone in the background who's silently supporting in the background, what's up to you guys? Thank you for your support as always, and every single one of you. Thank you for your support that you show in various ways. I appreciate all of you immensely. I'll pause in lockdown. Sorry to hear. I know some of you guys are in lockdown in various areas. So sending you guys some good vibes, and hope you guys are all staying safe. Very important to do. You guys know me. If it wasn't for me being out here in the middle of nowhere right now, I probably would still have a mask on myself. But we're out here, and where I'm at the moment, they're not requiring masks. I mean, I've still been kind of wearing it regardless, though, just because, you know, for me having asthma, and it just makes me feel more comfortable. I've kind of gotten used to just wearing a mask anyway, so it's not a big deal to me. And as they say, better be safe than sorry. Plus, I've always believed that prevention is the best cure. So yeah, why not just put a mask on if I'm in somewhere public with tons of other people around? Not a big deal. So, but yeah, guys, stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'm sending you lots of love and good vibes. All right, and this sun's mad. All right, so let me see what you guys are singing here. Man, that sun. Hold on, I might switch. That sun, I couldn't see. It was in my eyes. Ugh. All right. I have to swap it up a bit because that sun was bright in my eyes. I could not see anything. All right, so guys, what's going on? What's cracking? Let me know what's going on with you guys. And like I said, I hope you all are staying safe and everything. I hope all things go well for the new van, Faith. Thanks, Blue Boy. I appreciate that. Thank you, heaps. I hope so too. Kind of scary, you know, when you it's a big undertaking, and you know, kind of like the same with Van Diesel. You know, when I first got it, I didn't know its quirks. I didn't know, you know, its issues or its strengths, its weaknesses, and all that kind of stuff. So getting to know the vehicle and all of that's going to be the first most important thing, because I'm going to really need to figure out what it needs, what it doesn't need, what it's good, what's not good, you know, all that kind of stuff, and then figure out just a vision of how I'm going to actually set it up inside of the van. So that's going to be really interesting. It's just figuring out how to utilize that space efficiently and make it the very best use of that said space. That's going to be really important. So, but you guys will be there for the adventure, and you guys can also always, you know, share your input and your thoughts and let me know what you guys think when we get to that portion of the program. But man, I'm a little bit tired. I've been having a hard time sleeping lately. I think it's just a lot of thinking, and a lot of organizing's been going on, and just thought processes of how to proceed moving forward and all this kind of stuff. So there's been a lot weighing on my mind, and so I haven't really been getting that much sleep. But you know me, I keep on keeping on, and yeah, the show must go on, as one great singer by the name of Sir Mercury once said, or technically more so queen, right? What's up, Magical Margarita? Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Jazzy goes, I'm sure you will do a great job, Faith. You will make yourself a beautiful home. Thank you, Jazzy. I think so. I think, like I said, this we've had some practice now. It's not like I'm wet behind the ears. I had an opportunity to play around in here first and experiment, and I've learned to use my tools, especially this one, which is my go-to. My favorite tool of all is my freaking electric drill. This thing is so awesome. It's multi-purpose. It actually, none of this would have been able to be built without this. I literally used this to build everything. I didn't use a hammer. I didn't use a nail. I used this for all my joining of all the wood and stuff. So, and this one's been really great, man. I mean, the battery life on this thing is just nuts. I have not charged it since the last video you guys seen me make. I have not charged it. Like the last video you see me make using this. It's still got freaking... It's still got like 2 bars. Like, that's nuts. Look at that. 2 bars out of 3. It's freaking nuts. So, I think we'll be able to also... I've got the impact one as well, which I'm looking forward to playing with to see if I can use it, if it's powerful enough to use to change my lug nuts on the car and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun. I have not used this once yet whatsoever, so looking forward to seeing if this is strong enough to use. So, but that's tucked in here. And coming to a future video, we'll find out. But yeah, I love this thing. It's a beast. Let's put it back in here. Yeah, so exciting times ahead. I do have this big surprise for you guys later. It might not be in this stream. It might be in another stream, or I'm not sure when I'm gonna reveal this surprise. It may be in this stream, or maybe in a new stream that I do later. Or we might do it in this stream. We might do it in this stream, and I'll make it the last thing I say in the stream before I hang up in the stream. That's what we'll do. Okay, it's locked in. So you have to watch all the way through to find out what that thing is. And I won't put it in the title of the video, so you'll have to watch it to find out what that thing is. Which is it's a pretty cool thing, like I said. I think it's cool. I'm sure a lot of you will think it's cool and be excited. So I'm telling you guys, the weather has been really, really good lately. Really warm and nice. Even at night, it hasn't really gotten too cold, which has been fantastic as well. So I've been actually enjoying the weather lately. It's been like user-friendly weather, which is awesome. I hope you guys are like having some good, decent weather wherever you guys are at in the world right now. I know it's still technically, it's probably still a little bit of the hottest time of the year back home in the States for most people. And in Australia, we're like getting ready to go into spring over here, if not already, or next week. I think next week or 2 weeks, it'll be spring. Spring, yeah, spring. Which is funny. I always get confused because our seasons are reversed. So it's going into fall back home in the States, but that means it's going into spring here in Australia. So the weather is starting, like I think the coldest days here is probably pretty much behind us. I'm gonna get a bottle of water, guys. I'm thirsty as hell. H2O to go. Yeah, so I think the coldest days are behind here in Australia. Like once spring hits, it doesn't, well, let's put it this way. Up in Queensland, where I'm at, it's probably like the coldest days are behind us. Mm. Oh yeah, gosh, I love this water. This is by far the best water brand. I highly recommend you guys to get new pure spring water. It is the best. No, they're not sponsoring this video, but I'm plugging it because legit, the best spring water you can get in Australia. I promise you. Well, in a bottle. There is a better one in a box, in the big box, but in the bottle, this one. What's up, Mr. Pink? Welcome to the stream. I'm really mellow today, guys. I know you guys are like, man, Faith seems pretty mellowed out. I'm just like, I'm tired, but I haven't been, but it's really, really weird because like I'm tired. I couldn't sleep even though I was tired because my brain wouldn't stop thinking. And it's just like, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy, like behind the scenes, even though you guys, um, you know, don't know what's been going on, but behind the scenes, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. And, it's been nuts. It's been nuts. So, but, oh my gosh, guys. I prefer the Juice Company water. It tastes like water. Margarita, really? Juice Company water. It tastes like water. That's funny. You guys are hilarious. I say you guys should freaking go into comedy or something. I can dry my washing on the line now. That's always a good thing. The sun has been great, but still cold down here in Melbourne. Yeah, Melbourne. That's one thing I don't miss about Melbourne is how cold it gets down there. I freaking I enjoyed it when I first went to Melbourne. You know, when I first came here, my first trip to Australia. Like I thought, man, Melbourne's pretty freaking dope. Like there's a lot to see and do down there, and you know, you've got some pretty dope beaches down there as well. You know, I lived like a street over from the beach when I was there, and that was really nice. It was pretty dope. But the only thing is, because they have all the seasons, and they literally have the seasons, they exist down there. Um, you get in the spring, you get really bad pollen. The hay fever is off the freaking charts. Uh, so yeah, I don't miss that. Like Melbourne's hay fever is like I think it's the worst in the country. I don't think there's anywhere worse than Melbourne. I mean, it could be wrong. I mean, it could. I've never been to Southern Australia. I think they might have probably similar to Melbourne, but yeah, Melbourne, man, the pollen is crazy. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go through here. You need another USA basketball gold medal run to get you hype. Hell yeah! Hey, what's up, Old Hoss? Welcome to the stream. And what's up, Paul Rubukava? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Ventura, what's up, Ventura? Callie, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, no, I'm thinking and I'm considering doing. I think it was you that told me, suggested, said that maybe do the old dream team or something, you know, like old previous year Olympic gold medal runs that we had against other teams. So I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be really epic footage from like the dream team years when there was George people. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be pretty dope. So yeah, I think I will. I think I'll do that. I think it'd be pretty cool. Let's see if I've missed anything in here. And what's up to everyone, even if you're watching in the background, silently showing your support. Much love to you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You all rock. Dream team, yeah, would be fun. Yeah, absolutely, man. Dream team, man. Oh, I was saying, like, one thing when I was doing that Olympics game, it's just like it wasn't as like I feel like it wasn't as good as we should have been. I think we should have performed way better. I mean, look, winning is still winning, as Toretto says. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is still winning. So you know, it is what it is. But I think we could have did a lot better still. And I wish LeBron would have showed up, because I wonder how differently the score would have been if LeBron was there. That's really the person I wish was there, LeBron. I just want to see it. It's been dope. Guess we'll never know. LeBron and Kevin Durant freaking would have stole the show. Just the two of them could have took on any other team, pretty much. Just the two of them against the 2-on-5. That's what he should have did. It's wider. Oh, it's windier in Melbourne. Hence the pollen craziness. Ah, okay, Margarita. So that's why. I know it's something going down there, man. Like it gets freaking nuts down there. Like the pollen. You live in a place where the pollen is really bad when it's on the freaking news, and the weather has like an actual pollen count portion of the news dedicated to pollen. You know it's heavy pollen when you're down somewhere like that. We almost had to say goodbye to the fridge here. Um, we almost lost our fridge, guys. Story for another day. But the short of it is, thank you guys for your love and support. I appreciate you guys. Without you guys, yeah. And we've had some family in the background, as always, stepping up and, showing their support, which I greatly appreciate. And I appreciate all you guys and all your support in various ways that you show your support, whether it's through likes or comments or, the thumbs ups, the subscribing, the watching the ads, the donations, or buying merch, or buying reaction quests, whatever it is. Like, I appreciate you guys immensely. And, for you guys who don't know, YouTube's my full-time job. It's what I do. It's how I make my living. And I live in a van. This is where I live. This is my home. You're actually in my bedroom / kitchen / living room / bathroom. Everything is this room, the space. And we've been making the best out of it in Van Diesel here, which is a 2006 Mercedes Vito van, and it's been good. And we've gotten through a lot of, thick and thin and cold nights and rainy nights and days and all kinds of stuff. I've had this roof over my head in this van, and I've been really blessed, and I feel really thankful and in gratitude for that. And I'm excited to see what the future holds, because we're going to be in Vanormous and Fantastic, and I'm really excited to see where that goes, what that journey is going to be like, because wow, that's just, imagine, like, you guys see me all the time. I'm like this in here. I can't stand up. It's impossible to stand up straight. So you're always like this. You're always hunched over your back. You're always on your knees when you move around, or hunched over. And either way, it just becomes really painful after a period of time. You get used to it, because you have to. So it's like anything. You just get used to it, and you just deal with it, and you just go about it. But it's been really cool. Van life wasn't born out of a desire to just go out and travel around the country in a van. I mean, that was a perk of it, and that was something I thought, yeah, I'll be able to do that. That'll be cool. But it wasn't the initial reason why I ended up in a van. I ended up out of necessity. Yeah, it's been a challenging period, but a fun period, because I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. It's taught me a lot, and it's pushed me completely out of my comfort zone in so many different ways. So I feel really just blessed for the experience, to have been able to experience all of this before getting into a bigger van. Because if you can make it work in a smaller van, you can make it work in a bigger van for sure, and you can know how to really utilize your space really super well, I think, because you can make, again, your space work in a smaller space. When you've got tons of space, geez, the sky's the limit. I mean, I want to put a shower and everything in Vanormous. I want to have a freaking proper oven. I want to have the whole nine in there. You know what I mean? I want to have like just a really dope setup. I've got the space to do it, so it's gonna be very interesting how it all comes together. But I can't wait. I know you guys are excited as well. So let's see if I've missed anything else you guys are saying. Big LBJ fan, Paul goes, yeah, Paul, if you're not a big LBJ fan, something's wrong with you, right? Like, who doesn't like LeBron James? I mean, granted, some may say the new Space Jam movie that he's done is a little bit whack. Uh, some may say that. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't personally give my opinion on it. I just know that all the critics and everything I've heard from people talking about the movie has said it's just not that great. And I think it's a hard movie to make, like, because the first original one with Michael Jordan and everything, I think it was a different period of time then, man, when people knew those characters, the Disney characters, or the wait, was those Disney? Those are not Disney. What's the other one? Warner characters like Bugs Bunny and Porky the Pig and whoever else was in that movie. I can't remember now. It's been so long ago from when I watched that movie. I remember watching it, but the thing is like now, like kids would know who most of those freaking cartoon characters are probably because it's just a whole different generation of cartoon characters. So the fact that they, from what I've heard, this is again me talking based on what other people have said. The fact that they've attempted to use said older cartoon characters instead of characters, animated characters that are popular with kids today as the mainstay, I think that kind of hurts it a bit. Um, and plus, I don't think it's one of those kind of movies that's like, why mess with perfection? I think the first original Space Jam was great and it's hard to beat. You know, it's like it was Michael Jordan, dude. Like you just I don't know. I haven't seen the new one, so I could be like just talking out of my ass and maybe it's like super dope. But I can only go on what every single person. I have not heard one reviewer yet go, "This movie's the bomb." Like I've heard different podcasts talking about the movie, and not one person has gone, "Oh, you got to go see Space Jam. It's so good." Like no one said it. No, nobody. Freaking Andrew Schultz. I freaking watch his podcast. He's a comedian. For you guys who don't know Andrew Schultz, I think everyone knows though. He's freaking probably one of the better, maybe even the best modern day comedians of this generation now. I would say he's definitely um, the guy right now. I would consider him to be the guy right now. Super funny dude. And he was talking with Shalimar or Charlemagne, the god. I believe that's who he was talking with, or it was him. Yeah, I think it was him. But they were talking about the movie and everyone was just like weighing in on it and saying basically it's whack. And there was like a bunch of other people were saying it was whack. And then I just like every single person that was talking about it had nothing good to say about it. Nothing, not one person. But if you guys have seen it and you guys have watched it and think it's great, let me know what you guys think of it because maybe you guys can weigh in from a different perspective, you know. But yeah, I ain't heard anything good about it. Not one thing. Mm, Old Haas goes, our team is thrown together up until the night before the game. These international teams they play have been together decades. Yeah, KD carried USA for sure with help. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, look, like, obviously Kevin couldn't have did it without the rest of the team, but you're right. That's a good point that you make. Definitely, the fact that everyone else is kind of like been playing for each other for a long period of time. I can understand that. I always thought like it was just really hard right now. I mean, people to COVID. It's a pandemic. It's kind of hard to expect that anyone would have even wanted to go. If you ask me, like I'm surprised anyone would want to take the risk. Even though it's probably for some people it could be a once in a lifetime thing for them. They may not get another opportunity to go to the Olympics. again, you know. Um, so I get it. I mean, it's kind of a um, damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. I guess that's the best way to put it. Um, what else is you guys talking about in here? Feels like a lovely spring day here, Karen goes. Oh, lucky you, Karen. Lucky spring day there for you. That's beautiful. Feels like a freaking. Well, actually, you know what? Today feels better here. There's been a couple days where it's been daytime and it felt like summer already up here. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me though? It was like living in a van. That's the one thing everyone says who's lived in a van during summer. They're like, no, no, you're going to hate it. It's horrible. It is not easy. Um, you got to have enough fans and good air circulation, and if you've got enough power to run an air conditioning, good for you. You'll probably survive it. But yeah, a lot of people have not had anything positive to say about super hot days in a van. So I'm going to find that to be interesting as I experience my first summer in a van. I think that's going to be nuts. But pretty much, I've already been somewhere where it's warmer up here. In Queensland, like I said, the days here are pretty warm. There's days where I'm pretty sure there's been some days where it's been around 30 and I've been in the van already, or 89 degrees or something Fahrenheit, something around that. So, yeah, I think fingers crossed will be okay. Um, Karen goes, shame can't go out and enjoy it. Yeah, that sucks. Unfortunately, that sucks. That sucks. Hopefully, get a hold of this pandemic down there, and everything can start coming back to normal for everybody. Really sucks. Paul goes, what do you think about Bill Burr? I like Bill Burr. He's also great. I like Bill Burr. Definitely a fan of him too. Another funny dude. Super talented dude. Yeah, I'd rate him as well. Absolutely, absolutely. He's got a podcast too. He does like a morning podcasting, where it's funny. I like watching. There's just some people who are. Oh, and I like freaking Chris. Freaking y'all know Chris. Freaking y'all know who I'm talking about. But he's funny as well. Can't think of his name right now. Chris something. Um, Another funny dude. But yeah, it's quite interesting, man. Like I think a lot of comedians now, they're making a name for themselves online in a big way, and that's how you kind of meet and discover a lot of these people now, which is it's different than before. You'd see Adam Sandler in a movie or something, or Eddie Murphy or Martin Lawrence, or all those type of dudes from you know those that time period, and when they were big, I should say, because they're still part of this time period. They just ain't doing anything anymore really significant. Especially, I feel like Eddie Murphy just kind of just was like, you know what, I've just made enough money, I've done enough things, I'm done. He's like he's retired, and he's you know I think he's just kind of only doing random things here and there. He did that coming to America too. I seen that. I It was okay. I think again it's another example of when you watch an original of some movie like Coming to America, it's hard to make a new one and capture that, especially when you wait so long to do it. I think that's the other thing. Like a lot of movies like Bad Boys. Y'all know Bad Boys is a good example, man. Like Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys 2, freaking dope movies. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence together, a freaking comedic gold. Like they're just awesome. But they waited so long to make a new Bad Boys movie that was kind of like, eh. It was too long. It was too long. I think you got to ride that momentum. Actually, I heard that Eddie Murphy is doing a new Beverly Hills Cop movie. Uh, I think he's either doing a new Beverly Hills Cop movie or another 48 Hours. One of those he's doing. That's what I heard. So Yeah, again, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is an example of someone who used to be super funny, and then he became, because I think it's because he political correctness maybe had a part in that, but like he started, like he used to be more just raw, like literally from his, he did his raw and delirious stand-ups were iconic, right? If you haven't watched those, go and Google, they're on YouTube. I've watched them on YouTube, so check them out. Super funny stuff. But like I think he became less R rated, kind of like, and more PG 13. His comedy is just not the same type of comedy he used to do, and maybe that's why. I don't know. Something changed though. He's just not. He has not really been as funny as he was when he was like on Saturday Night Live and earlier in his career. Stuff like that. Like, because you can watch all that stuff. I watch all that old stuff, man, and I think, man, this guy is brilliant, so funny. And then you watch new stuff by him, and you go, so that's why you're not doing comedy anymore right now. uh, but yeah, I love comedy, as you guys know. I mean, I have my attempt to do my own little comedy things. Um, I think I'm funny. uh, Jazzy goes, summertime living in a van, hot as a real hot box. Yeah, that's why I'm not looking forward to that. I'll have to. I think my strategy would be drive as far down south that I can go, like down in freaking Tasmania, meaning, and spend the summer in Tasmania, where it's going to be nice and a lot cooler. That would probably be my strategy. Might backfire me because I think down there might be too cold. Like at nighttime, it'll probably go down to freaking super cold temperatures, even though it's summer. And I'll be like, well, that was a fail. But yeah, I know a lot of van lifers. That's what they do, is they're chasing the weather. I know Chrome, from Van City Van Life. Um, he freaking was just talking about it, where he goes and, like, it was too hot up in Canada where he was at summer there, and it was way too hot. He has his dog in the car, so he's like, man, we're gonna drive down. He found somewhere where the temperature is like 10 degrees lower, somewhere probably up in the mountains of Canada or somewhere. I don't know, but he went somewhere, found somewhere where the weather was way cooler, and it's like what you do, man. In the van, you're just chasing weather, finding, and you can do that. You have the option to do that because you can freaking hop in your van and just go wherever you want to go. Where the weather is going to be what you want it to be. You don't have to stay stuck in one area and fight it out if you don't have to, which is pretty dope. So that's like one of the positives of van life for sure. Karen goes, I love spring, the smell of wattle. Wattle? What is wattle? Did you mean waffles? I don't even know what wattle is. I know what waffles are. Chris Elliott. Yeah, Chris Elliott's funny too. No, Chris freaking... what's his name? He did freaking... he does a good imitation. The guy I'm talking about does a really good imitation of Eminem, and he does the whole Eminem imitation thing. He did that whole what's his name? Can't think of it. Oh, thanks, Blue Boy, for the compliment. I appreciate that. Where was that? You ought to commentate on this year's AFL Grand Final, Faith. I think that'd be interesting to do it. The only thing I worry is I don't know enough about the sport to really know what I'm saying. So, but hey, it'd be fun. I'd do it. I just can't promise you guys I'm going to make any like actual sense from what I'm saying. I'm probably be there. All right, guys. So they've got the ball. Looks like they're moving it around, and hopefully they can score. That's all I really know what else to say, because I don't know the point, the game, how it works really. But yeah, it could be fun. I'd give it a crack. I wouldn't mind watching some Australian football and stuff and seeing what's the what with it. Chris Rock. Chris Rock is funny too, but that's not who I'm talking about. But yeah, Chris Rock is dope. But he's can't think of it. Stop staring at me, Swan. That's funny. Good old Tassie. Tassie goes, man, I want to go to New Zealand too. Speaking of Tassie, I'd like to go to New Zealand, and check down there. Apparently a lot of dope movies have been filmed in places like that, like Lord of the Rings, not Harry Potter. What's it called? Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess and stuff like that. Yeah, if they want to do a reboot of anything, do freaking Xena Warrior Princess. There you go. Wattle is an Australian native flowers. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I just learned something. Wattle's an Australian native tree. Oh, it's a tree as well and a flower. Wow. It's versatile. I wake up. Oh, what do you feel like being today? I don't know. It's kind of feeling more like a tree day. A street had red Wattle. Chris Tucker. Nope, but Chris Tucker is great too. But not Chris Tucker. It's Chris. I can't believe I can't remember his name. One of you guys will guess it. Chris Farley. Nope, not Chris Farley, but he was funny. Another funny person. Chris freaking, you guys know he does the whole Eminem. He'll, he copied Eminem. He's like, Mr. Snarrigan, Snarrigan. Like, Delia, yeah. Delia, Chris Delia, yeah. That's who. Yeah. Delilia. Delia. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one, Old Hoss. You got it. That's the one. That dude's funny. That dude's funny. Yeah, that's the one. A bit controversial, it seems, lately, but he's still funny. Do not take away from his funniness, even though he's controversial. Apparently a lot of Chris comedians. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the thing. If your name is Chris, you're controversial, just by default. It's just a thing. Oh my gosh, dude. It's like 4:30 here, and it's getting ready to go into Jazzy goes, I would have never guessed that, Chris. All right, I'm going to tell you guys the surprise shortly because of the time that it is. It's 4:30, and then literally probably about any minute from now, it's going to start being huge mosquito time, and other things. Actually, matter of fact, you know what? I can close everything up. Let me close everything up. Because it's about to get freaking mosquito crazy. Hold on. Close the door. Freaking door with an S so that I don't get freaking bit like crazy, because it's that time of the evening now where mosquitoes and midges are about to go nuts and ham, and Mosquito 4000 doesn't work. This is a fail. This thing does not work. It is very comedic. So I'm going to tell you guys the surprise because it's important that I do because of the time. It's 4:30, and once I tell you the surprise, and I can tell you why, I have to tell you now and why you'll understand. Okay, so basically, the surprise, which I think is pretty cool, is I'm going to finally be able to bring Vanormous back down to the Sunshine Coast, which is pretty cool. That'll be the first time that I've had it down there. Obviously, it's just been up here these past weeks since I bought it, and I didn't even have, for the longest time, I didn't have the keys or anything to it. I had no access to it. So finally, it's going to be coming back down to the Sunshine Coast, which means I can start getting things done to it that needs to be done and start the process and getting it, hooked up and stuff like that, which I'm super excited about. So I've got a friend who's coming all the way up here. He's right now on a train, and he's probably about maybe another 2 hours on the train, and he will finally arrive up here. And then there's gonna, yeah. So, anyways, long story short, he's gonna come up here, and he's going to drive Vanormous back down for me. And so we've got a huge trip ahead of us. It's going to be, I'll be driving obviously Van Diesel back down, and I'm going to let him drive Vanormous back down. Because and I know you guys like, why you don't want to drive Vanormous down? I actually would love to drive Vanormous down. I haven't even had the opportunity to and I've got plenty of opportunities to go on long, super dope rides in Vanormous and Fantastic and whatever. But the thing is, like, Van Diesel is like, it's my home, right? Like it currently is my home. The other ones will be my home, but this is my home currently. And it's got, it's my space, my home space. And so I don't want anyone in my home. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll drive Van Diesel back. He can drive Vanormous back, and it's going to be a huge drive ahead of us. Now, I was thinking of live streaming the drive back, but there's going to be so many areas with no reception. The phone will drop out literally every second, and then it'll eventually drop out completely, and then I'll lose the stream. So there's no point even attempting to live stream from that distance away, because it will definitely drop and end up finishing. So I would like to, but yeah, it just won't work. I mean, you guys have seen when we've gone even shorter distances and it just dies out. But what I will do is I will be, and the reason I need to tell you guys this now about this surprise and everything and talk about it is because I need to attempt to get like an hour sleep, maybe just a 2 hour power nap before we hit the road, because it's a long drive. Like, we're talking hours and hours and hours of driving, guys, and we're going nonstop. We're gonna be driving straight nonstop for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So I'd like to attempt to get like a little quick power nap before I start going, and yeah, you know what I mean. So that way I can be alert and wide awake and be able to make the drive back straight, because we can't stop. My friend has to work tomorrow, and so yeah, I don't have the luxury of stopping. It has to be a non-stop straight stretch. So anywho, that's what's going down, and that's the exciting. I think it's exciting to be the first time that I've actually will be able to have full access to my van, which is great. I haven't had that ability yet, as you guys know. It's been up here. I've been down, not able to figure out even how I was going to get it back and all these kind of things. And so, yeah, that's finally at least got a solution on how to get it back down there and to be able to start working on that particular van down there. So, which would be good. So, but yeah, exciting times ahead. Lots of content, lots of cool things, and I'll keep you guys posted and bring you along for the ride, of course. So you guys make sure you're subscribed with all notifications on. You don't want to miss out on any of the action. I will probably even do a lot of the live streams like we did before with the whole full builds, just the raw footage of it happening and stuff as well, um, and things. So make sure you also subscribe to the Off Tap Van Life channel as well, because a lot of that stuff I'll probably put over there, um, and put only the polished stuff on this channel. You know, where the edited video and it's all clean. I don't know yet though. I play it by ear. We'll see what happens. That doesn't mean I still won't live stream on this channel too as well. But yeah, that's what's going down. And Delia naturally funny. Cosby is off the hook. Then so is Delia. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Um, Glad to see you guys are still enjoying the game and the games in here. That is awesome. Jesse goes, woohoo, Faith, congratulations. Thank you, thank you. And I want to thank all of you guys because without all of you guys, your support, none of these things would be able to happen. And like I said earlier, there's been some family in the background who've stepped up to help facilitate and make everything possible throughout this whole uh, existence of this channel. There's always, there's some particular family which, um, I'm thankful for, and they know who they are. So thank all of you guys who support the channel in the various ways that you show your support. To each and every one of you, I appreciate all of you. And to all my subscribers on this channel, thank all of you guys for being part of the family and supporting the channel in the various ways that you do. I appreciate each and every single one of you. So get ready, guys. Lots of cool, awesome content coming, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's all I can say is get ready. That's great news, Faith. He sounds like a good friend to have. He is definitely, he helped me pick up Fantastic as well. So sounds like a great idea, Faith. A little bit of shut eye could be good, usable. It's good. That rum is making me drunk. LO, I don't. Oh, is that what you're talking about? All right, guys. Thank you again for all your love and support, each and every one of you guys. I love you guys immensely, and hopefully the next time you guys see, there's, depending how long it takes me to get back tonight, like tomorrow, I won't be back till after. It's gonna be hours, so it won't be till tomorrow morning sometime. Um, but depending how I feel and whatever, I want to attempt to get the video out that I want to do. Otherwise, the next video you'll see me do will be another live stream. Um, so it just depends. We'll see what happens from now and then. But I love you guys, and maybe when I'm closer to back down in Sunshine Coast area, maybe when I'm closer, maybe I'll go live for a bit for the last hour or something, where the reception might be a bit better. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Everyone stay safe. And guys, I will catch you in the next stream or next video premiere or wherever you guys know. Uh, Thank you, guys. Thank you all. See you, Paul. See you, Charlene. See you, Jazzy. See you, Karen. See you, Blue Boy. See you, Paul. Other Paul. The two Pauls. Both Pauls. See you, Old Hoss. Who else? Anyone else in here that I missed? I apologize. But see you to all of you guys who were in the stream and were chatting it up with me. And to everyone in the background who is watching in the background, as always, thank all of you guys as well. And I shall get a little bit of shut eye now. I'm trying to go do a power sleep for like an hour. Oh, Margarita, and yeah, what's night to you, Margarita, as well. I saw that she was in here earlier as well. I don't think I've missed anyone else, but if I did, I apologize. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and to everyone who's silently watching in the background. Of course, thank each and every one of you guys. And Jazzy, did I say Jazzy already? Thank you as well for watching. Good night to all of you, beautiful, beautiful family. I love you guys all, and I shall chat to you guys later. We'll get back once the other van is back. um, down, I'll be able to have a like moment to kind of get back into a better flow of things. I think so, because there's so much content that's going to start coming immediately. Just once I have that back where I can actually start doing some work on it and stuff. So, all right, guys, I love you as always. Remember to leech one to the fullest and to keep it off tap, off tap.